Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome to today's yoga lunch break practice. I'm really happy that you're here. As the title suggests, this is 15 minutes of chair yoga followed by a 15-minute guided meditation or a 15-minute nap, however you choose to take that. So all you need for practice is a chair, preferably one that doesn't have any arms on the sides. You could also sit on the couch. And the guided meditation, you're welcome to be seated in the chair if that's your jam. I'll be taking Astronaut Pose, where I'll lay down and put my feet on the chair. So we'll have a couple of different options, but let's get right into it. Let's not waste any time so that I can get you out of here right at 1 o'clock. So find a comfortable seat in your chair. Let your feet rest firmly on the earth. Draw your spine nice and long. You might scooch towards the edge of your chair. Take a moment to rest your hands on your thighs, soften your gaze, or close your eyes. Just take a moment to check in with yourself. Notice the beating of your heart. Observe your breath, just noticing it as it comes in and as it goes out. And give your body a scan, starting at the top of your head and moving down to your toes, just noticing where you're feeling maybe a little tight, a little discomfort, maybe noticing places that feel open and really good. Grounding ourselves in this moment using breath and body awareness. Blink your eyes open. Take a big breath in, reach your fingertips up high, stretch. And as you exhale, find horse lips. 2 more like that. Breathing in, expanding. Breathing out, maybe finding horse lips, letting go. 1 more like that. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Another breath in. Reach your fingertips up high. Pause and breathe here. This is our seated mountain pose today. We're going to start right away moving through a little flow, starting to warm up through the torso, through the neck and shoulders, and then we'll do a little for the hips too. So take 1 more big breath in. Exhale, draw your hands to your heart. Good, bring your palms to your thighs. As you breathe in, find seated cow pose. Lift your heart, lift your chin, pinch your shoulder blades together behind you to arch a little more through your back. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, seated cat pose, palms slide forward on your legs, your spine rounds, chin tucks to the chest. Spend a breath here, just exploring space through the upper back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's do that 1 more time. Inhale, seated cow pose. Exhale, seated cat. Good. Return to center. Breathe in. Reach your arms up high. Exhale, twist to the right. Bring your left hand outside your right leg. Right hand can go anywhere behind you, maybe on the back of the chair. And as you take a couple breaths here, think about lifting taller as you breathe in and gently deepening the twist as you exhale. Couple breaths here. You don't have to turn to the side. When we do seated cat and cow, I was just showing you what the shape looked like. I should have clarified. Take 1 more breath in. And as you exhale, return to center. Breathe in, reach high. Exhale to the left, finding that same twist, right hand outside the left thigh. You might use the pressure of the hand against the leg into the hand to pull your chest more up and open, sending your left shoulder back behind you. Breathe in here. Breathe out. 1 more like that. Inhale. And exhale, return to center. Nice. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, forward fold. Reach your fingertips forward, hinging at your hips. Let your fingertips graze down towards the ground, finding a comfortable fold for you. If it's not comfortable for you to fully round your spine like this, you can still hinge at the hips and maybe hold your palms on your thighs, but tuck your chin down towards your chest. Let your shoulders relax wherever you are. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Inhale, lift your spine up halfway, lengthening through the crown of your head. Exhale, fold back down, maybe a little deeper. We're going to move through those shapes now, matching breath to movement. So you are invited to move slower than you want to, letting your breath be your guide, kind of leading the way. The movement follows the breath. Take a big breath in here. And a big breath out. All right, here we go. Inhale, mountain pose. Push your feet down, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Hands to your thighs. Inhale, seated cow. Pop up your chest. Exhale, seated cat. Round through your spine. Let's repeat that once more. Inhale, seated cow pose. Exhale, seated cat, rounding forward. Good. Inhale, reach your arms up, long neutral spine. Exhale, twist to the right. Good. Inhale, back to center, arms high. Exhale to the left, twist. Good. Inhale, return to center, arms up high. Exhale, seated, fold, reaching forward, relaxing down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Let's go through that one more time. Inhale, seated mountain, push your feet down. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, seated cow pose. Exhale, seated cat. Repeating that once more. Inhale, seated cow. Exhale, seated cat. Nice job. Moving with the breath. Inhale, seated mountain. Exhale, twist to the right. Good. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, mountain. Stretch your side bodies. Exhale, fold forward your way. Breathe in here. Breathe out here. Good. Slowly return to a seated position. We'll have a couple more stretches for the neck and shoulders, and then it's time to fully rest on the ground. All right. Send your feet a little wider, toes pointing slightly out. You're just making a little bit of room between your legs. We're going to be using the elbows against the legs here. So to start, we're just having this like wider base, still sitting up nice and tall. As you breathe in, reach your right arm up. And as you exhale, send it back behind you, kind of back towards the corner behind you, and gaze towards your left shoulder, finding a stretch across the front of the right shoulder. Maybe you feel this a little in your neck, maybe in your armpits, and let the arm release down. Return your head to center, reaching the left arm up as you breathe in. And then sending this arm back towards the back corner of the wall, gazing towards your right shoulder, experimenting till you find the spot where this feels good for you, and then letting the arm return to center. Let's move now with the breath. So it'll be an inhale to reach up and an exhale to look and reach back. All right, inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, send it back, gaze to the left. Good. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale, reach it back, gaze over your right shoulder. Let's flow one more time. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, send it back, look left. Good. Inhale, lift the left arm high. Exhale, send it back, look right. Good. Return to center. We'll move the arms in the other direction this time, getting more into opening across the front of the chest and the backs of the shoulders. So you might move even a little more forward on your seat, and you want to bring your left elbow towards your left knee. If it's uncomfortable for you to bend this much and kind of start to pull into this twist, that's okay. You can just use your elbow to rest against your thigh. So left elbow against thigh or inner thigh. As you breathe in, reach the right arm up into a twist. And as you exhale, send your right elbow back like you're preparing to dunk a basketball, like the most epic dunk of all time. Breathe in here, opening across the shoulder, the collarbones. And as you exhale, you're dunking this basketball, reaching the right arm forward, stretching from the right hip all the way through the right fingertips until the right arm comes to meet the right leg. Let's find that with the left arm. Breathe and reach the left fingertips up into a twist. Exhale, wind up into your dunk. Pause here for a moment. Decide what feels good with your neck. You might even lean it a little towards the right to intensify. Maybe that's too much. Inhale here. As you exhale, slam dunk with the left hand, moving slowly, stretching all through the left side. Let's flow twice now through that left arm to left thigh. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, drop the right elbow. Breathe in here. As you exhale, slam dunk in slow motion. Good. Right arm towards the right leg. Inhale, left arm to the sky, a twist. Exhale, drop the left elbow, opening across the chest. Breathe in and expand. Breathe out, slow motion slam dunk. Let's do this one more time. Left elbow to left thigh. Breathe in. Breathe out, drop the right elbow. Inhale here, lift your heart. Exhale, slow motion slam dunk. Good. Right elbow towards the right knee. Breathe in, left fingertips high. Exhale, send the left elbow back. Breathe in. Exhale, slow motion slam dunk. Cool. Gently return to center. How are we doing on time? Perfectly. All right. We're about to move into the meditation guided rest portion of this class. Welcome to stay seated in a chair if you like to meditate seated. If you're like, I'm always trying to get as much rest as possible, I invite you to lay down. I'm gonna switch to a very fancy new camera angle here. So start to make your way into your seated position, whatever that's going to look like for you, or your meditation position. If you want to move into astronaut pose, still using this chair as a prop, you will put your calves kind of like up to your knees onto the chair, and then let your spine relax down really long. I feel like a cat. I'm just in the sun. So give yourself a moment to fidget around, get seated, find something comfortable for you. And then find a comfortable resting spot for your hands. Close your eyes if that feels okay to you. And start to deepen your breath. Sensing with the in-breath the expansion of your chest, filling the lungs. And with the out-breath, letting go, softening through the body. At the bottom of your exhale, filling up again with a big in-breath. Releasing that, letting go. Take a couple more like this, all on your own. Slow, full, gentle breaths. The key to melting feelings of anxiety or stress lives in the breath. So if you're still maybe feeling a little bit that way or finding it difficult to focus, know that that is totally normal. And we call this a meditation practice because there's so much to learn. There's so much to shift, to open up to. And as you continue to breathe, can you sense the possibility of relaxing your body with the breath? Softening the space between your eyebrows, relaxing around the nostrils and the ears. Letting the tongue rest soft in the lower palate and softening even the root of your tongue. Relax your shoulders, letting them pull heavy down towards the earth. Feeling the shoulders from the inside out. Relax your heart. And in any places where you're sensing tension or holding, can you send the breath to those spaces and visualize or imagine the embodiment of ice melting into water and then water evaporating into air. You might introduce a count to your breath, maybe breathing in, counting to 5 slowly. Breathing out for that same slow count, relaxing open. And if it's difficult to feel the breath in this way, can you draw your attention to the place in your body that the breath feels most pleasant? For some, it might be the tickle of air in the nostrils. For others, it might be the feeling of expansion and lift through the chest. And for some, it might be relishing the feeling of the belly deflating and softening. Or maybe you're sensing this breath with your whole body, almost at the cellular level, aware of all the sensations of expanding and opening, releasing and letting go. some point, you will find that your mind has wandered into thinking. This is where the practice really starts. What matters most here is the way that you return to presence. Less jerking on the leash of a dog, and more relaxing open in the body. Using a big in-breath to unhook the mind, and a big out-breath to return to the sensations of breathing, this relaxing open into awareness, as many times as it takes. Just breathing here slowly, fully. Relishing the feeling of having nothing else to do. Riding the breath in and out like you are lying on a raft in gently moving water. Feeling the breath like waves. Feeling this breath. And now this breath. Now this one. And as your awareness deepens in this restful place, you might have your attention drawn to other waves. Maybe waves of discomfort, maybe a pinching or tightness or tension physically. Or maybe a strong wave of an emotion. Could be excitement, could be sorrow or grief. And sense the possibility of breathing even with those waves. We can include difficult emotions, difficult feelings in this awareness. Using the breath to open to those sensations rather than distracting ourselves from them. Offering a kind and gentle presence to any of those difficult sensations. Saying yes to whatever is here. Wrapping it up into this awareness, breathing with it. Feeling it fully and then letting it dissipate naturally. If you're starting to get a little anxious about the time, thinking about all that you have to do after this, I got you. I'm timing. We're all still right here now, noticing each breath. Gently unhooking from thoughts as they arise and returning to this embodied sense of relaxing with the breath. Can you relax your hands, softening through the palms and each finger? Notice sensations in your feet, in your toes. And if this meditation hasn't fixed your stress or completely removed sensations of anxiety, know that that's okay. It's also not totally the point. This practice of relaxing with the breath and returning to the body has the power to shift our attention and open us to a different experience, but it's okay if you can't fix what's happening. Can you be with whatever is happening for you here now without trying to fix it? And start to shift now from this formal meditation practice into a more informal openness or awareness, gently blinking open the eyes as you're ready, taking in colors, shapes, sounds, smells, and sensations as you start to maybe bring yourself into a seated position or maybe even standing. You might find a little stretch, a little movement, keeping this same really gentle sense of awareness and openness, asking your body what it needs here. And as you find what feels good to you in these last couple moments, I invite you to carry this same peacefulness, this sense of connectedness and calm to yourself into whatever the rest of your day holds. Noticing our tendency to hurry up and forget the breath and tense up in the body. Can you keep this awareness with you when you notice things start to get a little constricted, a little crazy? Maybe you just take a big breath and soften everything, coming back to that inner place of calm. I hope you're feeling grounded and relaxed. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you next week. Bye.